So how you all are enjoying your International Leadership Sanga? It's a big festival. It's a remarkable achievement, I must say, for our strategic planning team, which is being headed by His Grace Gopal Bhatta Prabhu. Gopal Bhatta Prabhu is a very senior devotee. How many of you met him? Or how many of you have seen him and know him? Very good. So it's all happening because of his initiative. Previously, we used to have Mayapur festival, and in the festival devotees used to come, and generally we used to have Bhagavatam class and different seminars also, but there was no emphasis for a leadership congregation, leadership's gathering of ISKCON. And it's happening, it's very, very wonderful. So the topic that we are going to discuss here today is Srila Prabhupada's position. Srila Prabhupada's position as the founder, Acharya of ISKCON. Srila Prabhupada actually was a very humble person. In a way, we can say that Prabhupada was the personification of humbleness. In this respect, I recall one incident. It was in Calcutta in 1977, February. Srila Prabhupada came to Calcutta, and many reporters came to interview Srila Prabhupada. And quite a few reporters actually came, and one of the reporters started to tell Prabhupada that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spread Krishna consciousness all over India, but Srila Prabhupada spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. And he implied that Srila Prabhupada achieved something even greater than Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when the person said that, Prabhupada's head bent down, and Prabhupada was silent for some time. And then he looked up and said, "No, all that has been done by the mercy of my Guru Maharaj and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is they who did everything. They simply gave me the credit." So this is the actual mood that usually prevailed with Srila Prabhupada. But then I saw another incident that was in Bombay, 77, April, May. I don't exactly remember the date. And at that time, the Juhu temple was under construction. The temple was going up, and the structure was quite complete. And then the newspaper, one of the newspapers, I think it was Hindustan Times, ran a very nice article, feature article on that temple. And Tamal Krishna Maharaj was very excitedly came with the newspaper to Srila Prabhupada's room in the morning, and then he started to read out the article to Srila Prabhupada. And when he came almost to the end of the article, then Tamal Krishna Maharaj commented, "Srila Prabhupada, they didn't mention your name." And Srila Prabhupada also responded to that? He said, yes. And then he asked who was speaking to the reporters about that article. And it turned out that the sannyasi who was leading the project at that time, he was the one who spoke to the reporters. So then Prabhupada asked them to call him. And when he came in to Prabhupada's room, Prabhupada was so heavy. Prabhupada was so heavy. Like, I'd never seen Prabhupada so heavy. I heard, maybe before or even after, like how heavy Srila Prabhupada could get at times. Prabhupada really was soft as a rose petal and hard as a thunderbolt. And that's one of the first times I saw the thunderbolt aspect of Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada was so heavy, so angry. And at that time I was actually wondering why Prabhupada was being so angry, because his name was not there. And then eventually after that incident, Prabhupada told Tamal Krishna Maharaj that other devotees also were there in the room, but since Tamal Krishna Maharaj was Prabhupada's secretary, he told Tamal Krishna Maharaj that whenever the name ISKCON comes up, his name must be there as the founder Acharya. And that time also I was a little surprised, like why Prabhupada was so particular. In one hand, I've always seen Prabhupada to be so humble, but it is so unlike Srila Prabhupada that he was demanding that his name should be there as the founder Acharya and of ISKCON. And later on, I actually got to know or could realize why Srila Prabhupada was so emphatic about his position as the founder Acharya. And I could realize that it was because not because Srila Prabhupada wanted his own aggrandizement, but Prabhupada was saying that for the sake of the integrity of ISKCON, the unity and the sustenance of ISKCON. Because a structure needs a head. Without the head, the structure will not be there for long. And then Prabhupada also mentioned, before he left the planet, I had the good fortune of hearing it from Srila Prabhupada myself. Sometimes I used to ask Srila Prabhupada about Gaudiya Math, what actually happened. And Prabhupada mentioned that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur wanted his followers to maintain the institution collectively through a governing body. But his followers did not follow that instruction. Instead of managing the society through a collective concept of management, they appointed one Acharya. And when the Acharya fell down, the structure collapsed. And then it became integrated. Although different devotees are maintaining their spiritual life, they have their ashrams, they have their math, but that preaching has stopped. Or the preaching is not going on in that dimension, which is the main objective of this institution. Srila Prabhupada was very emphatic about that concept. The worldwide preaching mission, the worldwide preaching movement cannot go on without an institution. When Srila Prabhupada was present on the planet, due to his presence, everything was going on very nicely. The society was united. due to his spiritual potency. But Prabhupada was concerned about the future of the movement and to continue the mission. There was the need of an institution, and that institution can be held together only through the concept of collective management. Because if there is one person as the head, and if that person has the spiritual difficulty, which is not unusual in this age of Kali, we are seeing it time and time again, then the whole structure would collapse. And we also have to understand that the personality like Srila Prabhupada is very rare. Personalities like Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur comes once in a blue moon, come once in a blue moon. And what Prabhupada did, in order to continue the mission, the institution that Srila Prabhupada established, the personality had to be at least somewhere near Srila Prabhupada's caliber. But who will be there of Srila Prabhupada's caliber to continue that mission, up to whom everyone will look up to? And that is why Prabhupada was so emphatic about the concept of collective management, and that is the concept of GBC. So here Prabhupada actually gave two things. One is the institution, and in the institution his role as the founder Acharya and the continuity of his mission through a collective body who would collectively further the mission. And that would go on generation after generation. That is the concept of the GBC. Actually, this concept of institution was quite unique. In the spiritual realm in India, the concept of institution actually was not there before. The Guru used to have his ashram where he used to train his disciples, and then before leaving the planet, the Guru would hand over the ashram to a successor. He would appoint a person. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's time, his followers also thought that he would do something like that. But again, Prabhupada mentioned that on this concept, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur did not say anything. He did not appoint anyone, rather he suggested that you manage the society collectively.